Good morning, Mac, Stephen A, Molly. I'm here to debate you on the topic about Carmelo Anthony being a top 15 player and should he be mad. Stephen A, you said that you agree, and I disagree completely. You are completely wrong. Carmelo Anthony is number 15. He is not a top 10 player. He is not a top 5 player. His time is almost about up. I'm pretty much done believing in Melo. His resume proves it. Let's get straight to the point. His career statistics say that, okay, he averages 25 points per game. He gets about 7 boards, 3 assists. His statistics is wonderful. We know statistically Melo, he is a top 5 offensive player in the game. But that's pretty much it. Besides offense, Melo, we all know he's not great defensively. He's not the complete player. He's not a two-way player. He can grab rebounds. He can contribute a little bit, and offensively, it's where he can score the basket. We know that. We watch that. Anybody that watches can know Melo can put it in from 30 feet out. He can have his back to the basket. He can do it all offensively, but he does not have the impact that's needed for a superstar. We've watched players like LeBron James. We watched Steph Curry. We watched Kevin Durant. We even watched a Damian Lillard, James Harden, Dwayne Wade. Multiple players have that impact. That player that at the end of the game makes the play, makes the right play, might not even have the greatest game statistically, but made the right play and changed the outcome of a playoff series, of a game, shifted the momentum of the team in the season, has done something significant for the team that led them towards their goal, which is winning a championship. We have not seen Carmelo Anthony do that. Carmelo, he's been in the league for 13 years, has made it to 1 Western Conference Finals, has been bounced out of the first round of playoffs multiple times. What has he done to prove to us that he's a top 15 player? You ask Max, would he take Blake Griffin over Carmelo Anthony in the playoffs? I would take Blake Griffin over him any day, because Blake Griffin is better defensively, and he can average and put up the same numbers that Carmelo can. Actually, he might can be better. Yes, we know Melo can score the ball. He has multiple scoring titles to prove it. But I would rather take the guy who can give me 25 and 12 and also can have that impact and can play defense over a guy who could just shoot the ball all day. I can go get a 3-point shooter for that. I don't need pay somebody 20 plus million and he's supposed to be the superstar and face of my franchise to get me bounced out in the first round. You mean to tell me Melo is a top 10 player and he plays in the Eastern Conference of the NBA, where it is extremely weak, and that a Kyle Lowry and DeMar DeRozan-led Toronto Raptors can lead their squad to the Eastern Conference Finals, and Melo can't lead his team to the Eastern Conference Finals? Melo playing with about, if I'm correct, I think it was the year 2013 when the Knicks were the number 3 seed. Number 3 seed, I'm assuming. Number 3 seed. I think it was the Indiana Pacers who knocked them out that year. They played against a Paul George at the time who was still kind of on the come up, David West, Roy Hibbert, Lance Stevenson, George Hill, and lost. This was and I bring up this year Pacific because that was the year, if I'm correct, the Knicks won about 54 games. The first 2 times they played the eventual Eastern Conference champion that year, the Miami Heat, they beat them by 20 both times. Melo was having a great season. Raymond Felton, you had Jason Kidd, you had Amari Stoudemire, you had this team that was good, that was looking like these can be the guys that might upset the Miami Heat team, that might make it there or something. And once again, yet again, get bounced out. And this is been the continuing problem with Carmelo Anthony led teams. He can't make an impact. So for you to say that he's a top 15, he should be better than number 15, it's I can name names right now who I'm taking over Carmelo Anthony. You got LeBron, Steph Curry, Paul George, Kevin Durant. I'll take Damian Lillard, Blake Griffin, Chris Paul. It's multiple people that I'm taking. I'm taking DeMarcus Cousins over Carmelo Anthony because his impact just isn't there on both sides of the court. He's a one-way player to me. He can score the basketball, and that's pretty much it. And to win a championship, you're going to need more than that. He isn't that natural leader that can just galvanize the whole team to rally and go. Once again, a Kyle Lowry and DeMar DeRozan led their squad to the Eastern Conference Finals last year. There is no excuse that Carmelo Anthony this year with Derrick Rose, Joakim Noah, Kristaps Porzingis cannot take these guys and lead them to, in this weak Eastern, he should be a top 3 seed, and this team should get led to the Eastern Conference Finals. If they do not make it to the Eastern Conference Finals, I'm looking at trading Melo. I don't see the point of keeping him. Where are you going with this? This is his 14th season. If he can't make it anywhere in this year, and how weak the East is, Miami's been diminished significantly. Chicago, we know they're not going to be great. They got Wade, Rondo, Butler, but pretty much that's where it stops. You have Indiana, who don't sleep on. They look like they might be primed to be pretty good in the East this year, but alongside with Boston on the come up, the Raptors who still going to be there. But I think New York can contend if Melo plays up to what you say his talent level is, which I don't believe is there. I don't even believe that they might even be available all year. A Melo can get hurt. Derrick Rose is injury prone. We all know that. Joakim Noah is injury prone. I'm just saying, Melo should not be upset. He should be grateful that they rated him 15. Because if you ask me, if you take everything into perspective, offensively, defensively, leadership ability, especially when talking about somebody who we perceive as a superstar talent, Melo hasn't proven that throughout his career, and I think he's overrated. But that's my take. You can get at me. We could debate this all day long. I'm here, baby. Keep 'em up for it.